What's going on, everybody? Phil here, as always, and I am here to review Titanfall 2. All right, it's fantastic. Holy crap! This is probably one of the greatest sequels to a game I've ever played. Um, I loved the gameplay of the first Titanfall 2. I remember a buddy of mine came over the day it came out. He brought his Xbox One over. We sat down. We took turns playing it, multiplayer matches, and it was just so much fun. And so, and I was really just bummed out that it was an Xbox One exclusive. I was a PS4 gamer at the time, did not own an Xbox One. But it did help me solidify my desire to have an Xbox One, specifically to play great exclusives like this one. So I ended up buying an Xbox One. I bought Titanfall 2, but I didn't end up playing it as much as I did at the time because I had other games I was playing and kind of took a backseat. And eventually, I sold it. I sold my Xbox One too because I really needed money at the time. I picked it up again when I got another Xbox One when I bought the Halo 5 Xbox One. And I got it at the best sale I've ever seen for a game. Was $5 for Titanfall and all of its DLC. And I played the crap out of the game after that point. And it just was such a fantastic game. So when I found out that they were creating a sequel to the game, I was so happy, and I was even happier to find out that it was going to be PS4 as well. So, fantastic. And I prefer to play my games on the PS4. I have more friends who play on the PS4, so this was just a fantastic news to hear. So, what I meant by Titanfall 2 is probably one of the greatest sequels to any game ever was the fact how much it improved upon the formula of the first game. The first game was mostly just an online-only shooter. Hell, even the campaign was mostly just a multiplayer online game with people talking in the background trying to say that there was some kind of story with a few cutscenes and thrown in there. The real meat and bones of the game was the multiplayer. The multiplayer was so good. The shooting and controls were so tight. It was so much fun running across walls, jumping on top of Titans. It was so much fun. And the Titans versus Titan combat, just fantastic. What Titanfall 2 improves upon Titanfall 1 is, first off, the campaign. Titanfall 2 actually has its own campaign, which is just amazing. It was such a fun campaign. There were times where it was a bit slow, but it always made me want to push forward to see what happens next. There's plenty of battles where you have to run around the walls and slide around the arena as a human, as a pilot. And then there's plenty of missions where I get to pilot my Titan and fight other enemy Titans, whether it be drones or human-piloted Titans, including little mini boss battles where you fight against specific Titans, new types of Titans, which after you beat them, you actually unlock that Titan's loadout, which was really, really cool to have. Hell, there was a lot of really awesome times in the campaign where I was like, wow, did not expect this. And I loved every minute of it. So the campaign actually does a really good job of just giving you a sense of camaraderie with you and your Titan that you get, BT. The Titan, you actually have a lot of moments where you talk with your Titan. You select what you want to say to him, and it really felt like a sense of, wow, this is my partner. And it was such an amazing experience. While I believe it... Actually, no. The ending was really good, actually. I don't have any complaints about the campaign, minus that sometimes it was kind of slow. The campaign was very well paced. Very well done. Now, the multiplayer. I want to say it's better than the original. minus a few gripes about it. The only gripe I have is that it's now more of a kill-based system for getting your for acquiring your Titan during the game instead of what it used to be just a timed system. So now the more human kills you get or more points you rack up during the game, the quicker you can unlock your Titan to use in battle. While in the previous game it was all a timer-based system, which I felt was made things more fair. You wouldn't have one guy who is really, really, really good, acquires Titan over and over and over again. Now, there are definitely Titan loadouts I feel like that are superior to other Titan loadouts in some aspects. Each Titan has their own particular moveset or special ability that makes them very unique and powerful on their own. The multiplayer also gives you access to 6 Titans instead of 3 from the previous game. Besides that, the multiplayer is very well done. I love the extra things you can equip to your pilot, like the hook shot. Oh my god. The hook shot is so much fun, where I can, if I'm running in a Titan, I throw my hook shot at it, grab onto it, pull myself towards it, land on top of it, throw a grenade down the hatch, and boom, done. There's just so many amazing moments in the game. As of right now, there's about, I want to say, 6 different game modes, 8. So there's a couple different games to choose from. Attrition is probably the one I use the most. It's just the basic. You got your, I believe it's 6 actual pilot players and a bunch of AI players and grunts that you can kill to earn points. And then eventually, once you earn enough, you call down your Titan, and then it's Titan versus Titan battles in huge areas. Then you have pilot versus pilot mode, which is solely just pilots, no grunts, no Titans, nothing, just full-on pilots. Then you have Titan versus Titan, which starts out, each player gets their own Titan, and the last team standing wins. Those are the 3 main ones that I play as, but I really haven't had too much time to play much of the others. Overall, Titanfall 2 is what every sequel should strive for, to improve upon everything in the game. While I know, like I said, it has a few little gripes, mostly with the multiplayer, it's a fantastic game. And the best part is, all the DLC for this game in the future is going to be free. Free maps, more Titans, all that's going to be free. No season pass. And I'm really surprised, EA did this. Like, really surprised. But it must really show how much they want to push for this game. Now, this game came out in one of the worst times for a shooter to come out, right after Battlefield 1 and right before Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Now, a lot of people would say like it's hurt its sales, and to be honest, it probably has. But take it from somebody who has played Battlefield and Call of Duty, this game, in my opinion, is superior to both. The gameplay is fun. It's so much different than any of the other shooters. Sure, you have Call of Duty, which is Battlefield 1, which is all about World War II, not 100% accurate, but kind of an older shooter. Then you have Call of Duty, which is set up in the future, in space. And while both games have their merits, and I'm not saying either of those games are bad, but this game is just such a... I guess they're all different, but I prefer Titanfall now as my shooter of choice. Even after playing, Halo 5, that came out last year. This is still probably I used to be a huge Halo fan. Then I was a Battlefield fan, and for a brief time I was a Call of Duty fan. But Titanfall 2 has got to be one of my favorite, if not my new favorite, first-person shooter. Alongside the likes of Overwatch and Destiny. I really don't have any bad things to say about this game. It's fantastic. And I definitely think it needs to be supported. And I feel like that the free DLC is kind of EA saying, hey, Call of Duty and Battlefield, there's going to be season passes you have to pay for. With Titanfall 2, there's not. I really think they want to push this game, and people, I really think, need to support this one. It was on sale during Black Friday. It's still $60, but I feel like the $60 price is worth it, especially with a game that has this much content in it. Like honestly, I could spend a while longer talking about this game, but I feel like I've made my point. The multiplayer is fantastic, deep, and very customizable. The campaign is very well executed, very well narrated, and just very well designed. So I'm gonna just end this video right now with my review. Titanfall 2 gets a 9 out of 10. A good, solid 9 out of 10. Reason I don't give it a 10 out of 10 is because while I don't think the campaign has a lot of replay value, the multiplayer certainly does, and I just wish I had more friends to play this game with. Alright, that's my review for Titanfall 2. Please like and subscribe. What do you think of Titanfall 2? Have you had a chance to play it yet, or is it kind of one of those games you're waiting for it to drop in price? Or did you kind of push it back because of Battlefield or Call of Duty? Let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, please like, subscribe. Have a good one, guys.